Hello people, this is me Profar, and I'm not afraid to admit that I was wrong. Last week, a new Mortal Kombat game has been officially announced and is set to come out this 19th of September 2023. I'll gladly take the L on here because I legit thought Ed Boon was trolling when I saw the first clock video. Turns out he wasn't trolling and we are getting a new Mortal Kombat game. Instead of Mortal Kombat 12, the new game is called Mortal Kombat 1. So this is the second reboot of the series since Mortal Kombat 9. It's interesting that for 30 years Mortal Kombat has existed, the series has 3 Mortal Kombat 1 games. The first Mortal Kombat 9, which was actually just called Mortal Kombat back in 2011, and this game, Mortal Kombat 1. Although the game is a second reboot of the Mortal Kombat series, it's also a sequel to Mortal Kombat 11. The story takes place after the events of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang became the Fire God at the end of Mortal Kombat 11 and he reset the timeline once more to his image. We'll get to that part a bit later. Also, remember when I said 2023 was an amazing year for video games? Well, 2023 is indeed an incredible year for fighting games specifically. In the same year, we got 3 major fighting game releases: Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6. Fighting game fans are eating good this year. So let's talk about the things that we saw in the trailer. Starting with characters, 8 of them were confirmed in the trailer: Liu Kang, Raiden, Kung Lao, Kitana, Mileena, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung acts as a pre-order bonus character. This has been a trend since Mortal Kombat X, where one boss character was made into a pre-order bonus. Goro in Mortal Kombat X, Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 11, and now Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 1. Story-wise, as I said previously, it's a reboot of the series while being a continuation of Mortal Kombat 11. In this new timeline, Liu Kang is the Fire God and also the Titan of Time. He's pretty OP, honestly, as he's now taking the role of both Raiden and Kronika. I'm actually quite intrigued to see how powerful Liu Kang is in this new timeline. Speaking of Raiden, we actually see a young Raiden as a human. I'm guessing he's going to take the role of Liu Kang as one half of the Shaolin duo with Kung Lao. So we know that Liu Kang is the master of this universe. In the trailer, he mentioned how everyone in his timeline has a choice to shape their own destiny. We see pairings like Raiden and Liu Kang, Kitana and Mileena, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Liu Kang's narration in the trailer tells us that each pairing can decide whether to be friends or foes. In short, Liu Kang is pretty much giving creative freedom for everyone. The way Liu Kang narrates the trailer made me think how the story is going to play out. In NRS games, story mode is a one big cinematic experience where you have to play certain characters and follow the story as the developers intended to. Now, since Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat 11, stories have been branched out a bit. Instead of playing one character on a certain chapter, the game offers you to select between 2 characters. Not to mention, both Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat 11 let you choose a different ending based on the last character you play as. Based on the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer, it is possible that we are going to have more branching paths in the story mode. Just the way Liu Kang narrates the trailer makes me think that way. Maybe we have even more different endings. Maybe there are more in-between stories that NRS provides for us. Only time will tell, of course, when we actually play the game. There was one big question I was asking as well after I watched the trailer. Since the canon ending for Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath was Liu Kang's ending, how did Shang Tsung come back? At the end of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, we saw Shang Tsung being erased from existence. He's not just physically dead, he was gone for good. Liu Kang basically Thanos snapped him. Did the timeline reset accidentally brought him back as well? We'll eventually see this when we actually play the game this September. Another theory I've seen floating on the internet is that someone as powerful as Liu Kang was able to bring Shang Tsung back from being erased. So are we going to see a new big villain in this game? Or maybe we can see an old villain back to the series. I don't know how many of you knows about this, but I've been wanting to have Onaga back in Mortal Kombat series. Onaga is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite Mortal Kombat villain ever. He's basically the biggest threat the series has ever had. He's the type of villain where I can see Liu Kang and Shang Tsung or Raiden and Shao Kahn teaming up together to stop. I'm just being wishful at this point, honestly. With all that being said, let's talk about the improvements that Mortal Kombat 1 can do. For these improvements, they're going to be mostly subjective from my perspective alone. Some of these are things that really made me not enjoy the last game, Mortal Kombat 11. Number 1. This is a very wishy-washy thing, but I hope there is no more gear grinding in this game. The gear grinding and the fuck ton of currencies in Mortal Kombat 11 was seriously a turn-off for me. I do like having character customization, but I don't like how you earn them in the last game. To me, Mortal Kombat 1 should follow how Tekken does customization and unlockable parts. But I honestly feel like gear grinding is still going to be a thing in this game because I read news that this game is going to have microtransaction. Number 2. Take out the variation system. Variation system is like a one-off idea, in my opinion. It was somewhat interesting in Mortal Kombat X, but after that, it has overstayed its welcome. I would rather have one character owning a complete moveset than one character having 3 different movesets just to give the illusion of having more characters than there actually are. Number 3. Bring back the X-ray moves. I always prefer X-rays over fatal blows. I've said it before when Tekken 8 was teased that I am not a big fan of desperate super moves. To me, it feels more rewarding and satisfying to fill up your super meter and do a large damage attack from there. Number 4. A unique story mode. When I say a unique story mode, I mean the story mode that has its own gameplay. You remember Conquest mode from Mortal Kombat Deception and Armageddon? I would love to see that kind of gameplay back in Mortal Kombat 1, especially Conquest mode in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It's probably very unlikely though. Number 5. Character creation. I don't know. Maybe? I would love to see that coming back in Mortal Kombat, honestly. I don't know. Most likely not. So there you have it, folks. Those are my thoughts on Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat has always been my favorite fighting game franchise. It's great to see the series still going strong after 30 years. This is definitely going to be in my wishlist of games to play this year. What are your thoughts on Mortal Kombat 1? Are you excited for the game? Let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, this is me, Profar. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give me a thumbs down. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, join the Profar Mercury Hunter X Discord server, and I'll see you guys in the next video.